Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Kayla. I am so excited for today's video. I'm not going to chit chat like I usually do because I know I sometimes talk a lot, so I'm not going to do that today. I came across a very rare Kylie Cosmetics eyeshadow palette on eBay from the summer of 2021, I believe, or 2020, one of the 2 years. And it is the Sailor palette. This palette, I feel, did not get nearly enough credit as it should have, because this palette is beautiful. The packaging, you guys know, you guys know how much I love Kylie Cosmetics and Kylie Skin, so yeah. But anyway, for those Kylie fans out there, my fellow Kylie fans, you guys know how much she kills it with the packaging, whether it's an eyeshadow palette or a piece of a collection from an eyeshadow palette, full collection. She packages to the max. And look at this beautiful artwork. Isn't that sick? Like, just look at that for a minute. It reminds me of a Bratz doll. I know it sounds weird, but it reminds me of a Bratz doll. The video that I'm doing today is actually it's partially requested by one of my fellow friends here on Facebook. She requested that I get ready with me. Now, I'm not great at editing videos, I'm just gonna say that now. So, I'm not gonna do my full face on camera, but I am gonna do my eye look on camera. If you guys want to grab a snack, grab a drink, if you guys need a cup of coffee, Red Bull, whatever it is, grab that. Or if you have to get ready to, grab your brushes, grab a palette, one of your favorites. This is going to be one of my favorites. I can already tell. I haven't used it yet because I want to do it with you guys. So without further ado, the first brush that I'm going to take to use is my Sonia G Blender Pro. It looks like this. This is my absolute favorite blending brush ever. Second favorite is my Rapper number 15 brush. So the first shade that I want to go in with today is Slay Captain, which is this shade right here. So I'm going to put that all over my lid with this brush. And I always love using the mirrors that they come with. And I was so shocked that this palette did not dry out, because being that it's a few years old already. So I was pretty shocked about that. But a lot of I have, hang on, I'm trying to figure it out. I have 8 Kylie palettes so far. Actually, I have more than that. I have 10. Sorry, I have 10 so far. That's my little collection so far. I can't wait to collect more. I also came across on YouTube the Money birthday collection that Kylie did a few years ago when she turned 22. It's called You're So Money Baby collection. I found that palette too on eBay, which I'll be buying if next week. If not next week, then the week after, and I'm definitely doing a video for that as well. This shadow is going on actually really nicely. It's a nice neutral cream color, and it's great for a transition shade for your base. And again, that shade is called Slay Captain. So I'm just kind of, for my fellow Kylie friends out there, my fellow Kylie friends, fans, whatever you guys want to call, do me a favor, drop below what your favorite eyeshadow palette is and why it's your favorite. Let's have a little fun. Well, a little more fun. Because I really want to know what you guys love and what you guys enjoy and what brings you guys happiness as far as makeup and skincare and beauty goes. So if you can do that for me, that would be amazing. This summer, Kylie is going to be launching this beautiful 10 pan all matte neutral eyeshadow palette. I don't know the name of it yet, but I was watching the Kylie Vogue Get Ready With Me video that she posted on YouTube. I want to say, I'm trying to think exactly how long ago it was, because I want to say it was about maybe 2 months ago, I think. And it's basically her updated go-to Kylie Glam everyday look. And if you watch that video, you'll see that she does reveal a few products, that some of which are already out, such as the matte liquid eyeshadows, the Kylash volume mascara, but the eyeshadow palette she used in the video is the one that's coming out this summer. I don't know if it's coming out in this month, in June, or if it's coming out in July or August. My gut is telling me that it's coming out in July, which is perfect because that's my birthday month, is July. Okay, so I'm gonna clean this brush off with a microfiber little cloth that I keep on my lap, because for all my natural hair brushes, that's what I do, because you don't have to wash them as often as you would with a synthetic fiber brush. So I clean them off whenever I'm done using a certain, whatever shade I'm using. And then I put it back where it goes, and then I don't have to wash them. I don't have to deep clean them more than once a month, because that'll cause them to dry out. You don't want that. Who wants that, right? Let me just make sure I cleaned all this off the brush. I haven't done a video like this, guys, in so long. Like, it's crazy. The next brush I'm going to take is my Sungji Crease Pro, which looks like this. This is my absolute favorite crease brush. It is perfect. It's just so precise and soft. You don't feel it tugging on your lids. It doesn't irritate the lid. It doesn't do anything like that, but gives you great. I just accidentally knocked into my little table. I almost knocked half the shit off my damn table. That's what that bang noise was. So the next shade I'm gonna go in with is gonna be Tidal Wave, which is the shade right here. I feel like when I was watching reviews and videos on this palette and this collection, I feel like I could not find that many. Like, there were a couple, but there weren't as many as I thought there would be. And this palette is beautiful. I mean, to me it is. I don't know. To me it's gorgeous. But I'm taking this shade all through my crease. And then what I'm going to do is, because I know my phone isn't perfectly angled, so what I'm going to do is, once I'm done with this shade, I'm going to show you guys real quick, like a little closer. I can't talk too loud because I have a 2-year-old sleeping, and we want to keep him sleeping so that I could do this video for you guys. I need a little more of that shade. And I love using these eyeshadow cards. I got them for a count of 600 for $16 and change on Amazon. They last forever. And if you buy one pack of these for, let's just round it to $17 because it was 16 and change plus tax. It'll last you, oh my goodness, I don't know how many months depending on how often you do your makeup. But yeah. I also want to let you guys know how I prepped my eyes. I prepped my eyes with the Smashbox Intensify Photo Finish 24-hour eye primer base. That's what I used to prime my lids with. And then after that, I took the NARS Soft Matte Perfecting Um, I don't know if it's considered a setting powder, but it looks like this. So I believe it's like a finishing powder, but I use it to set my eyes. And before I set it with the NARS product, what I do is I take the Makeup Forever HD Velvet Matte. It's such a long title, that product. It's a great product, but trying to remember that whole title is crazy. I use that after I prime my eyes with the primer, and then to set that is what I is, oh my god, I can't even talk today. I didn't have enough Red Bull. That's the problem. And to set the Makeup Forever product, I used the NARS finishing powder, which actually really helps hold your eyeshadows and lock them in really, really good. For my eyeshadow stays on until I take it off, which could be 12 hours after I apply it. You know what I mean? So I always ensure that I use a great primer, a great base. A base that I really want to try is the Natasha Denona. And speaking of Natasha, tomorrow or today, whenever my new debit card comes on the friggin' mail, which should be today, if not tomorrow, the latest, because mine got lost or stolen, and I don't know where it went. So yeah, but I'm just gonna add a little bit more into the crease just so we don't lose, so it looks even with the other eye. And then I'm gonna be ordering the. It is not pronounced yucca. I've been hearing it all over YouTube. It's pronounced yucca palette, and yucca is actually a certain type of plant, and that's what inspired the eyeshadow palette. Yucca is a part of the yucca plant, so I think that's what's confusing everyone. So it is called, for those who are trying to figure out which name to call it, it is correctly the yucca palette. And yucca is part of the yucca plant. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. It's just funny saying it or hearing myself say it. Okay. But my alarm's going off. Now I gotta hit stop. Sorry, my alarm went off, so I had to click on top of the screen. Okay, so the both shades went on beautifully. I'm just blowing off the excess. I mean the kickback that's on the palette. So I'm gonna clean off this brush real quick. I cannot wait to get the yucca palette in the mail because I'm definitely doing a video on that one too, and I am just ecstatic. The next shade I'm gonna go in with to add some more depth. I'm gonna be using. I'm just sorry. I'm just trying to wipe off this brush really good. Okay. All right, nice and clean. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna be. I don't know how pigmented it is. It's the shade right here called Blue Ocean. This dark, beautiful navy blue. I'm gonna take that in the outer corner of my eye. I just gotta grab the perfect brush to do it with, and I'm trying to figure that out now. Wow. Let's see. I'm thinking what I should do is take a reference number 1, which is a flatter type of blending brush, pack that on, pat it on into the outer corner, then take a blending brush and blend it out. That's what I'm thinking would be the best bet. So let me find my reference number 1 brush. If I can find the damn thing. I have so many brushes, and yet I still keep buying more. If my brush holder wasn't holding up my palette right now, I would be showing you guys my brush collection. Where are you, reference number 1? I can't find you. You're somewhere, I know that. Just don't know where. I found it. I think I did. Yep, this is what the reference number 1 looks like. It's stained, but it's clean. So if you can tell, It's a flatter blending brush than your typical blending brush compared to the Rephr number 15 that I use every day, and I love it. So I'm going to grab some of this blue. There's a bit of kickback. I'm going to pat it. Oh, that's beautiful. That's so pretty. What I'm actually doing, guys, is I'm kind of but adding my own in my own way. I'm trying to copy the look that Kylie did when she did a photo shoot for this collection, for this palette. And I'm using all the same shades that were used in the look that she did. Is it going to come out as nice as hers? Probably not. Am I a makeup artist? Yes. Do I have my actual license? No, but I'm being honest. I'm keeping it real with you guys. I do have clients that I see. Some are my friends, some are acquaintances, you know what I mean? But I need a little bit more. Look at that dark blue. Look how pretty that is. Okay, I gotta add a little bit more on this side. So I'm hoping the end of the look it will look somewhat like Kylie's picture. If not, then at least it's still a pretty look that I'm happy with. Either way. What I like to do sometimes is take the brush, this flat blending brush, and kind of go in circles with it, and then kind of go back and forth to where I want it. I love Rephrs and Songy's are my two favorite brands of high quality, high end natural hair brushes. And I can't think of any better brand of natural hair brushes. Wayne Goss is my third favorite. I love Wayne Goss brushes, really. I like that a lot. I'm gonna add a little bit more, so I want to deepen this a little bit. Now, like I said before, guys, I'm not good at editing videos. So if you guys need to, you guys can fast forward to, say, for example, from my intro part of this video to where I apply my transition shade. I won't be mad. I understand. I've done the same thing with videos that I've watched on YouTube that I didn't have time to watch it all the way through. So what I'm doing, guys, is I'm bringing it slightly into the crease. A little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Let me just make sure that came out good. I think what the problem is because I don't want to take too much time applying just on this one eye. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this video. I'm going to finish this side of the eye and this side of the eye with the same shade that I'm using now. I'm going to press play, and then I'm going to do the next step, which is going to be picking a shimmer to put in the inner corner. I believe she didn't do a cut crease. Correct me if I'm wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below. Let me know if I did anything. If you guys know exactly how the look goes that Kylie did, let me know. I love you guys, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, so I finished applying in the outer corners the shade Blue Ocean. I'm going to take my Sonia Jade Pencil Pro, which looks like this, and I'm going to go in with, let's see for a second. I think I want to go in with this beautiful pink shade right here. It's called Tight Ship, and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line. So, oh, this shade looks really buttery smooth. I'm looking into my mirror, so that's why my face isn't straight right now. It's only because I need I need this mirror, which I always use when I'm getting ready in the morning. As this is part of my morning routine. I always do my eyes before I do my face makeup, my foundation and all that. But yeah, I am really glad that I was able to do this video for you guys today, because you guys deserve it. I love you all. You guys are so awesome. You guys are supportive. You guys are fun to talk to. And I'm doing this video because it was requested by one of my fellow friends. So I'm happy. I hope you see it. I hope you watch it and enjoy it. If you do, if you are enjoying this video so far, I ask that you give it a thumbs up before you leave. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. No, I'm just playing, but no, really, hit that subscribe button, because I upload a lot of content like this, whether it's Kylie stuff, whether it's Natasha Denona, whether it's, other main brands that are very popular. I do that as well. So if that's something that you're interested in, something that you enjoy watching on YouTube, please subscribe before you leave. It would mean the world to me. Now moving on to the right eye, using the same shade, which is called Tight Ship, on my lower lash line. I'm trying not to get, sometimes particles of the eyeshadows, guys, they'll get in my actual eye, which kind of sucks. Because my right eye has a condition where it'll water randomly. And it sucks because once I take pride in how I do my makeup each and every morning. I get up at 3 o'clock in the freaking morning. Yes, I know that's super, super freaking early, but I don't have a choice because I never know what time my little man's gonna wake up. So that's why I do what I do. I just want to add a little bit more under here just to give it that pop. And then after that, we're going to add a beautiful foiled shimmer. There is there's two different types of shimmers in this palette. There's the regular metallics, or regular shimmers, and then there's the foiled metallics, where it's got that chunky kind of a texture, but it doesn't go on chunky. So I love the pink underneath the blue. I think that looks really pretty. Just blowing away the kickback, because I don't like to leave any kickback in my palette. I keep my palettes in mint condition. I keep them in their boxes so that I'm not using them. I take great care of all my palettes. My two of my favorite palettes to collect are Kylie Cosmetics palettes, of course. I have quite a few by now. And Natasha Denona. I love her palettes. She has my favorite eyeshadow formula ever. And I'm sure if you guys like Natasha, that she's one of your favorite formulas as well. So this brush is clean. I'm going to put it back in its home. Now, we're going to pick a shimmer together. What I think I want to go in with is this beautiful... I'm torn. I'm torn between this shade right here, which is called Deep Sea. And then I'm torn between this shade right here, which is called Shipwreck. It's like a pink, similar to this shade right here. This one. I think I'm going to go with Deep Sea. I think that'll look really, I mean, was it, yes, deep sea. I'm going to go in with that shade, but I'm going to use my finger because I feel when you use your finger to apply a shade, it applies better. It, for some reason, especially Natasha Denona and Kylie Cosmetics, at least in my own experience. Oh, this is beautiful. Wow. Okay, so these chunky metallics, being that the palette is already 4 years old or 3.5 years old, they're a little, they take a little bit to build up for whatever reason, but I don't mind it because I'm really enjoying this palette right now, and I can't wait to show you guys the final look. One of the free gifts that came with this palette, I ordered it from shop.com. It's a really great app. It's like an online boutique app. Kind of think of it like a somewhat of eBay kind of, but a little bit different. I personally really like the app. You can find so many great products in pretty much every category. And I'm just gonna apply one more coat. Okay, that's beautiful. I know it's hard to see right here, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna apply the same shade, which is called Deep Sea, onto the side, and then I'm gonna bring you guys in closer. I'm going to pause the video one last time. I'm going to put on some liner, some lashes, and some mascara. And then I'm going to show you guys the final look. Yeah, so they're beautiful, but they do have a little bit of fallout. But honestly, because I do my eyes first, fallout doesn't really bother me that much. And fallout isn't necessarily always a bad thing. I feel like YouTube kind of trains our brain to believe that it's a bad thing, and then people are like, you know, if they have one or two shades in their palette that does cause fallout, they're like, oh, this is a terrible palette, and this and that. That's not the case at all. I also have the high gloss lip gloss that comes with this palette. That will come with, it comes with a collection. So pretty. Let me just add just a tiny bit more. The only thing that got messed up slightly was that the left eye, the dark blue is kind of covering the transition shade on this side, where on this side it's not. So when I clean off my finger, I'm going to pause this video, put on some, oh, these are the lashes that I'm going to be putting on. They're really pretty. They came as a free gift with a palette that I got this in the mail yesterday. Aren't they so cute? I'm going to be wearing these ones today, as I don't have the ones that go with the Sailor collection. So let me pause this one more time, and then I'm going to show you guys the final look. I'm so excited. I love you guys. Hang on one second. Guys, so this is the final eye look. I am very happy with it. I had so much fun with this palette today, guys. You have no idea. I was so excited to get this in the mail yesterday. I was like, checked my mailbox like 6 freaking times, even though I knew the first 3 times that I checked my mailbox that it was too early for the fucking mailman to come. But I checked anyway, because the mail system in my town is a shit show. Literally. Mail could come at 11, or come at 3, or it could come at 3:30. Like, it's all over the damn place. But I had a blast today, and I hope you guys did too. And if you guys, like I said, if you guys are not subscribed yet and you like the content that you see on my channel, please hit that subscribe button and don't forget to turn on that little notification bell so that you never miss any of my future videos. And I look forward to doing my next video with you guys, which is going to be the Natasha Denona Yucca palette review and first impression slash first eye look, which will be posted in a couple of days. So I love you guys so much. You guys mean so much to me, and I can't wait to see you guys in a couple of days to review the new Yucca palette. But have a blessed day, everyone. Enjoy your day, and I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.